I daily drive a Volvo 240 station wagon. And a couple weeks ago I was coming home from work and the brakes made a bit of a noise. As it turns out, brake pads, they're a wear item, if you didn't know. And this guy wore them all the way down. I knew they were getting weak. I just put it off. Now we get to put pads on it. So let's get into it. This is my 1993 Volvo 240 that I picked up a few years ago. It is possibly the nicest Volvo 240 I have ever had the opportunity to own. Usual E-codes, mesh wheels from a classic, which look fantastic on this car, which is not a classic if you know your Volvos. Slick top, so it never came with a roof rack, but it's due for some brakes. So let's get into this thing. Did my best impression of a lawn care enthusiast, got rid of some leaves. And everything you see on the ground right now is 24 hours. Not too bad, but we'll wait for a little bit of wind and rain tomorrow. And yeah, we'll have plenty more to deal with next weekend. But for right now, let's put brakes in this thing. Hop on into the workbench here. See in here, we got a set of Bosch brake pads. That's what they had. That was reasonably cheap on IPD. Of course, a set of brake hardware. It does have the pins too, the cotter pins, if you will. Yeah, I have to put it back out there so you can see it. Cotter pins. Some Brembo rotors. Good stuff. If you want to take a guess at what all of it cost me from IPD, $174. Not great. A little expensive. Buy quality stuff, pay quality prices, I guess, right? Let's hope it's quality and not made in China. Safety third. Okay, maybe I should have broken the lug nuts free. You know, I'm new at this, right? For every problem, there is a solution. Just bring a bigger gun, you know? I don't know why the new Hankus fell off of that, but whatever. These tires are holding up okay. Look at these things. Not too bad. These are quite old. They came on the wheels. I need to get new tires. They're definitely out of their lifespan. Oh goodness. It's always funny when you get a close-up look at your daily driver and you realize exactly what you've been driving on. But it's not good, I can tell you that much. Tell me why Volvo used hard lines on the calipers. We're gonna need a little something for the ladies. This guy here. A little tight in there. Let's grab a little Torque CB, huh? Little lube shows you care. Okay? It's one of those important life lessons you might get out of this YouTube channel. Little lefty loosey, how you doing? Oh yeah. Okay, we're lucky. Came loose. I was at the liquor store yesterday. Got me a 2-liter bottle of some Wild Turkey. 1.75, whatever their measurement is. And the guy next to me said, "Oh wow, you must be having a party." I said, "No, it's just me and the old lady." And the cashier looks at me and goes, "Oh, you want a brown bag?" I said, "No, she's not that ugly." Hello.
Hello, may I speak to Dean?
This is Dean.
Hi, this is Summit Racing calling about your order. How are you?
Summit Racing. Calling to ask me questions about an order I just placed a little while ago for the old blue Volvo 122. The wagon that we saved from being crushed. Just make use of my dumpster snap-on here. I don't call it a dumpster snap-on because it's garbage. I call it a dumpster snap-on because, well, I dug it out of a dumpster about 10 years ago when I was stationed in Japan. I had to go to the scrapyard in the shipyard and try to find a bunch of valves, handles for valves for the ship. And in doing so, I found a scrap bin with a bunch of tools in it. And this snap-on wrench, 1/2-inch drive, long handle, was in the dumpster, and it was missing the whole ratchet mechanism. So I took it and I brought it home and I put it in a box and I kept it. About 5 years later, I moved out of Japan. I came back to the States. When I came back to the States, started working in a company that would occasionally have a snap-on truck come through. And this went on for about 1.5 years. I finally asked the snap-on guy, "Hey man, you got anything interesting in that van for this year ratchet?" And he said, "You know what? $20, I can give you all the inner workings for that with the hardware. Just leave it with me, I'll put it back together for you." I said, "All right." So I gave him the ratchet, and a week later he comes back. So here you go. Put it all together for me. Best $20 snap-on ratchet I have. And to this day, this is the only snap-on tool that I own. I do not own high-end look-at-me tools, because you can get a lot of stuff done with just the basics. There we go. Easy day. I swear I live in the loudest neighborhood of anywhere, ever. Oh good, that's stuck on there. Don't use your caliper as a hammer. Yeah, this is why you don't plan to do work in the last hour of sunlight, because I still got to get all this apart. We got the World Finals of lawn care enthusiasts going on right now, and this here caliper is stuck beyond belief. There we go. Oh goodness, thank you Jesus. I'm not religious, it's just some people say around here. That wheel bearing needs a little love. And so it begins. You know what? Now's not the time. We're not gonna worry about the wheel bearing. I don't have parts. We'll just have to note that it's an issue. We'll have to look at it when it's time. Look at that. We're reporting live today from the Lawn Care World Finals. It's gonna be a hot one today, boys. American dream. That's what I tell myself. Because I can't explain anything to you right now because it's too damn noisy. Yes, nothing to see here. I'm just putting this together. Here's the situation. Cannot get the brake line to feed into the caliper. Tired, I'm cranky. Already worked today. And this sucker just chooses not to go. I don't know why. That's all. I'm gonna keep messing with this. I did it. It took me about 20 minutes of finagling the brake line around, but it's finally there. Lawn Care Nationals continue. Easy day, just throw it right in. Okay, running out of daylight here. This is what the brake pads look like. Ooh, see? Brake pads. Let's put them in the car. There's the gist of it. It's back together. New pads, new hardware, new rotor. We'll do the other side and we'll talk about it. Maybe tomorrow when there's more light and maybe less noise. I gotta bleed this stuff too. All right, new day, same problem. It's the next day, as you can tell. It's wet outside, and it's probably about, I don't know, 10 degrees, 20 degrees colder than it was yesterday. A little bit quieter today. Maybe we can get this car done. I don't want to work outside in the rain. About to lose all sunlight here in the next 20 minutes, so we're going to get this thing out of the garage and we're going to try to finish the brakes on that there 240. So let's do this. Funny little side note, this car hasn't seen the rain in probably 6 months. Because it's normally in the garage. Where that thing is now. Yes. Yes. I think I could have gotten at least another couple 100 miles out of that. What do you think? Okay. That guy off. That guy. Okay. Oh. There's two. Yeah, that's about cooked, I'd say. As we say around here, it's done, Stevie. It's done. Okay, bleeder's free. Now we can push our pistons back in fairly easily. I do want that to bleed out and get some of the fluid out, just for the sake of getting the bad fluid out of there. Okay, so those move fairly easily. So I'm not that concerned with getting the pads in place, so we'll close that up. Okay, so we got the wheel bearing tightened back up just a hair. I was able to get the nut a little bit tighter. It was hand loose. It was hand tight once I got the pin out of it. So I was able to get an extra 1 or 2 notches out of the nut there. And now it's good. So let's get this caliper off. Okay, that one came off a lot easier than the other one did. So that's a bonus. Pins are on top. Pins are on top. And she's there. Cool. I'm gonna need a second. Yeah, because that goes like that, goes over that, then that's gotta go way the heck out over there. Of course, I might be doing this the hard way, but it's not wrong if it works, right? There we go. That's what your guy should look like. Okay. What do you say we put a wheel on? Gotta love doing any kind of work on a wet car. It's the reality of it though, right? I mean, it's the evening after work. Do breaks real quick so I can do other things on the weekend. Good enough for the guys we date, right, honey?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what guys you date.
Get that out the way. I'll just suck her down. Oh yeah. You good?
I wasn't ready.
Have a quick gander. We did not use a whole lot of fluid. It still looks very dark though.
You gonna flush it?
At some point, I don't have a flushing tool. I used the shop vac yesterday, suck out the dirty stuff, but I think that reservoir is very stained too, because when I got the fluid out of it, it was still very dark and whatever, and there was nothing in it. So, it is what it is, right? Old car stuff. It's 30-year-old plastic. I don't know what else to do. Anyway. Will you go ahead and start it? Do the brakes go to the floor? Yeah. Close. Go ahead, pull it out of the garage. The garage. No. All right. That's good. Alrighty.
You forgot in the last video.
I know. What did I forget in the last video, honey?
Get out in your garage and fix something?
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, everybody let me know. They know they knew me, and then I did the thing. Anyway, say hi in a comment. How about you go out in your garage and fix something, huh? Have a good night.